Welcome to the Joseph Crow Show. Today is Tuesday, July 12th, 2025. And you heard the news for this morning, and yes, it was on that morning, this morning. Today, the preacher, pastor, televangelist, Jimmy Swaggart, one of the best preachers here up there in Louisiana, passed away this morning at age 90. And yes, our thoughts and prayers go out to the SWAGGART family. And it is what it is. I mean, SWAGGART was one of the best preachers ever. Best preachers ever here. And he's preached a lot, and he's been preaching for a long time. And since my dad passed on March 4th, 2020, I mean, it was shocking for us, for everybody. But then I just heard that he had a massive heart attack. That was about a couple of weeks ago, and then on Father's Day, I mean, like, what in the world is happening? And Panama just came on Jimmy Stracker's home, and yes, it was it was a hard time, and the Stracker family had faces and the faces of tough Karens that they ever seen in their life. His son, Dan Swagger. His grandson, Gabriel Swagger. And now today, as we just heard the news about months ago, and when I saw it about just a few seconds ago, about a minute ago, we just learned that Jimmy Swagger passed away at age 90. So anyway, he had a massive heart attack, and he was in the hospital for a couple of weeks, and then on his way to the ICU, and was surrounded by his family. And they're out there saying goodbyes to the strike. So it's very sad. See, so Jimmy Stracker's life, he's with the Lord right now. He's with Jesus up in heaven. So Jimmy, where we are up in heaven, and we hope you enjoy. I hope you're enjoying this, and and for the Stracker family, our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families of the Stracker family. But now Jimmy Stracker's gone up in heaven. No suffering, no pain, no sorrow. He's with the Lord right now. So now we're going for this on people online on social media, and I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna hear this. I mean, it's been shocking to us. It's been very shocking this morning. Wow, it's just hard. And it really has. I mean, it's just a sad day for the Striker family, but the pain will be gone for a while. So now the pain will be gone for a while. Anyway, televangelist Reverend Jimmy Swaggart died at age of 90, 2 weeks after he suffered a heart attack. The scandal randomly revealed that we regained consciousness after the medical episode in his home in Baton Rouge on June the 15th. According to the several point times, today our hearts are heavy as we share that Brother Swaggart, has faced his earthly ways and entered into the presence of his Savior, Jesus Christ. His family announced in a statement on Tuesday. This morning was the day he had sung about for decades. He met his beloved Savior and entered the pastours of glory. At the same time, we rejoice knowing that we will see him again one day. They added. The charismatic Pentecostal priesthood gained a massive following with his television ceremonies in the 1980s, for he was naturally caught on camera repository in 1988. Before the scandal, his contributors propelling Jimmy Swaggart ministers into a business that ranked in the estimated $142 million in 1986. Robert Televan Robert Televangelist Marvin Grumman held a photograph to snap photos of Swaggart and published the Damien photos after Swaggart on accused him of sexual middays. Prosecutors therefore boldly claimed the pair never had sex and the preacher had just taken naked photos. He gave a tearful on air apology for his actions, filming story. I had sinned against you, and asked for forgiveness before he was defrauded later that year by the accessibilities of God. He witnessed the controversy, and his TV endowments booming again to some 800,000 viewers over the next 3 years. However, in 1991, he was pulled over in a traffic stop and found to be in the company of another prostitute, leading to several of his contracts being canceled. Despite this, Swaggart kept preaching independently, opening the Sunlight Broadcasting Network in 2010, an international Christian TV network that airs both live and pre-recorded programs. He was also known for sharing his outspoken views. He called women Catholics a false religion and claimed that Jews suffered for thousands of years because of their rejection of Christ. Swaggart Swaggart and talented musician receiving a Grammy nomination for his 1981 gospel album Worship. Worshipped. He was cousins with rock and roll legend Jerry Lee Lewis and country singer Mickey Galley, who both died in 2022. He was not just a preacher, he was a worshiper, a warrior, and a witness to the grace and mercy of God. Swaggart's loved ones said he was a man whose faith was steadfast and always entered wherever door the Lord opened, and the Lord honored that faith. He is survived by wife Frances and children including Diane Swaggart, who now preaches from that same pulpit as Jimmy Swaggart ministers as his father did. So it's happening. You could just feel about the Swaggart family and being and very emotional that we just saw. And those years that I saw on TV this morning, when I turned the TV this morning, and my grandmother watched it every time. Anytime my grandmother watched it, my mom watched it. But my grandmother used to watch Jimmy Swaggart Cruises, and she liked it. She was old before she died in 2023, in age 95. My grandmother used to watch it. So anyway, And we go and Donnie Swagger. Okay, now, I mean, and I really do not know how he died in the massive heart attack. That was about 2 weeks ago on Father's Day. Father's Day on June the 15th. It was Father's Day. And my dad wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So now, I just, people were kind of shocked about what happened. So it is what it is. So, hey, he's with the Lord right now. So our hearts goes out to the SWAGGART family. Our thoughts and prayers with them. And may God rest in peace, Jimmy Swaggart. You're with the Lord right now. And till we meet again. Till then, I'm Joseph Crudup. Had a great time. Also, check me out on YouTube and check me out on TikTok. Subscribe to become a member of the Joseph Crudup Show. Till then, peace out, everybody, and God bless.